Well, I just remarked that one of the no-neck monsters messed up my lovely lace dress, so I got a change.
Why you call Goofy's kitties no-neck monsters?
Well, because they've got no necks. Isn't that a good enough reason?
What they have in there?
None visible. Their fat little heads are set on their fat little bodies without a bit of connection.
That's too bad.
Yes, it's too bad, because you can't wring their necks if they've got no necks to wring. Isn't that right, honey? Yep, they're no-neck monsters. Oh, all no-neck people are monsters. Oh, hear them screaming. I don't know where their voice boxes are located since they don't have any necks. I tell you, I got so nervous at that supper table tonight, I thought I would throw back my head and utter a scream you could hear across the Arkansas border and parts of Louisiana and Tennessee. I said to your charming sister-in-law, May, honey, couldn't you feed those precious little things at a separate table with an oilcloth cover? They make such a mess, and the lace cloth looks so pretty. Oh, she made enormous eyes at me and said, why, on Big Daddy's birthday? He would never forgive me. Well, I want you to know that Big Daddy hadn't been at that table for more than 2 minutes before he threw down his fork and shouted, Goopa, for God's sakes, will you put them pigs that are troughing in the kitchen? Oh, think of it, Brick. They got 5 already, and number 6 is coming. Oh, they brought the whole bunch down here like animals to display at a county fair. Why, they have those children doing tricks all the time. Junior, show Big Daddy how you do this. Show Big Daddy how you do that. Oh, say your little piece for Big Daddy, sister. Show your dimple, sugar. Brother, show Big Daddy how you stand on your head. Goes on all the time, along with constant little remarks and innuendos about the fact that you and I have produced no children, are totally childless and therefore totally useless. Of course, it's comical, but it's also disgusting since it's so obvious what they're up to.
What are they up to, Maggie?
Well, you know what they're up to.
No, I don't know what they're up to.
Well, I'll tell you what they're up to, boy of mine. They're up to cutting you out of your father's estate. Now that we know Big Daddy is dying of cancer. Oh, there's too much light in the
Do we?
Do we what?
No, Big Daddy's dying of cancer.
Got the report today.
Oh.
Yep, got the report just now. Oh, it didn't surprise me, honey. I recognized the symptoms as soon as we got here last spring, and I'm willing to bet that Brother Manley's wife are pretty sure of it, too. Oh, that more than likely explains why their usual summer migration to the coolness of the Great Smokies was passed up this summer in favor of hustling down here every whip stitch with their whole screaming tribe. And why so many allusions have been made to Rainbow Hill lately. You know what Rainbow Hill is? A place that's famous for treating alcoholics and dope fiends in the movies.
I'm not in the movies.
No, and you don't take dope. Otherwise, you're a perfect candidate for Rainbow Hill. And that's where they aim to ship you, over my dead body. Yep, over my dead body they'll ship me there. Oh, but nothing would please them better. And then Brother Man would get a hold of the purse strings and dole out remittances to us. Oh, maybe even get power of attorney and sign checks for us and cut up our credit wherever, whenever he wanted. Son of a bitch. Well, how'd you like that, baby? Well, you've been doing just about everything in your power to bring it about. Yep, you've been doing just about everything you can think of to aid and abet them in this scheme of theirs. Quitting work. Oh, devoting yourself to the occupation of drinking. Breaking your ankle last night in the high school athletic field. Doing what? Jumping hurdles at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just fantastic. Oh, got in the paper. Clarksdale Register carried a nice little item about it. Human interest story about a well-known former athlete staging a one-man track meet on the Glorious Hill High School athletic field. Only was slightly out of condition and didn't clear the first hurdle. Brother Man Gooba claims he used his influence to stop it from going out over AP or UP or every goddamn P. But Brick, honey, you still have one big advantage.
Did you say something, Maggie?
Big Daddy dotes on you, honey, and he can't stand Brother Man and Brother Man's wife. Oh, that monster of fertility, May, why, she's downright odious to him. Know how I know? By little expressions that flicker across his face whenever that woman is holding forth on one of her choice topics, such as how she refused twilight sleep when the twins were delivered, because she feels that motherhood is an experience that a woman ought to experience fully to appreciate the wonder and the beauty of it all. Oh, and how she had Brother Man come into the room when she was giving birth so that he would not miss out on the wonder and the beauty of it either. Oh, producing those no-neck monsters. Big Daddy shares my opinion of those two. And as for me, well, I'll give him a laugh now and then, and he tolerates me. In fact, I sometimes think that Big Daddy harbors a little unconscious lech for me.
What makes you think Big Daddy has a lech for you?
Well, he drops his eyes down my body whenever I'm talking to him. Drops his eyes to my boobs and licks his old chops.
That talk is disgusting.
Oh, has anybody ever told you you're an ass-aching Puritan, Brick? Why, I think it's mighty fine that that old fellow on the doorstep of death still takes in my shape with what I think is deserved appreciation. And you want to know something else? Big Daddy didn't know how many little Mays and Goopers had been produced either. How many kitties have you got, he asked at the supper table, just like Brother Mandy's wife and new acquaintances to him. And when they informed him that they had 5 already and were turning out number 6, well, the news seemed to come as a sort of unpleasant surprise to him. Oh, scream, monsters! Yeah, you should have been at that supper table, baby. You know, Big Daddy, bless his old sweet soul, oh, he's the dearest old thing in the world, but he does hunch over his food as if he preferred not to notice anything else. Well, May and Gooper were sitting side by side directly across from Big Daddy, watching his face like hawks while they jawed and jabbered about the brilliance and the cuteness of the no-neck monsters. And the no-neck monsters were ranged around the table, some in high chairs and some on the books of knowledge, and all in fancy little paper caps in honor of Big Daddy's birthday. And all through supper, I want you to know that Brother Man and his wife, not for 1 minute did they stop exchanging pokes and pinches and kicks and signs and signals. Well, they were like a couple of card sharps fleecing a sucker. Well, Big Mama, bless her old sweet soul, she's not the brightest or the quickest thing in the world. Well, she finally noticed at last and said, Gooper, what are you and me making all them signs at each other for? Well, I swear to goodness, I almost choked on my chicken. You know, your brother Gooper still cherishes the illusion that he took a giant step up on the social ladder when he married Miss Flynn of the Memphis Flynn's. But I have a piece of Spanish news for old Gooper. Flynn's never had anything much in this world except money. When he lost that, yep, they were nothing at all except fairly successful climbers. Of course, May Flynn came out in Memphis 8 years before I made my debut in Nashville. But I had friends at Ward Belmont who came from Memphis, and I used to go and see them, and they used to come and see me for Christmas and spring vacations, and so I know who rates and who doesn't rate in Memphis society. Why, old Papa Flynn, he barely escaped doing time in the federal pen for shady manipulations on the stock market when his chain stores crashed. And as for May having been a cotton carnival queen, as they remind us so often, lest we forget, well, that's one honor I don't envy her for. Sit on a brass throne on a tacky old float and ride down the main street, bowing and waving and blowing kisses to all the trash on the street. Why, yeah, before last when Susan McPheeters was singled out for that honor. You know what happened to her? You know what happened to poor little Susie McPheeters?
You know what happened to poor little Susie McPheeters?
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
That's right. Some old drunk leaned out of a window of the Hotel Giozo and shouted, "Hey, Queen! Hey there, Queenie!" Poor Susie looked up and flashed him a radiant smile, and he shot out a squirt of tobacco juice right in her face.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do I know about it? I was there. I saw it.
Must have been kind of funny.
Well, Susie didn't think so. Had hysterics. Oh, screamed like a banshee. They had to stop the parade and remove her from her throne and go on without... What are you looking like that for?
Like what, Maggie?
The way you were looking at me just now before I caught your eye in the mirror and you started to whistle. I don't know how to describe it, but it froze my blood. Oh, I've caught you looking at me like that so often lately. What are you thinking of when you look at me like that?
No, I wasn't conscious of looking at you.
Well, I was conscious of it. What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking about anything.
Oh, don't you think I... Don't you think I know that...
No what, Maggie?
I have gone through this hideous transformation. Become hard, frantic, cruel. That's what you've been observing lately. How could you help but observe it? Oh, it's all right. I'm not thin-skinned anymore. Can't afford to be thin-skinned anymore. Brick.
Did you say something?
I was going to say something, but I get lonely, very.
Everybody gets there.
Oh, living with someone that you love can be lonelier than living entirely alone when the one that you love doesn't love you.
Well, you can leave me, Maggie.
Don't want to and will not. Did you have a nice shower?
Uh-huh.
Was the water cool?
No.
It made you feel fresh, huh?
Fresher.
I know something that would make you feel much fresher.
What?
Now cologne, a rub with cologne.
It's all right after workout, Maggie, but I haven't been working out.
Oh, but you've kept in great shape, though.
Think so, Maggie?
I always thought that drinking men lost their looks, but I was plainly mistaken.
Thank you, Maggie.
You're the only drinking man that I know that it never seems to put fat on.
Getting soft, dear.
Well, sooner or later it's bound to soften you up. Why, it was even beginning to soften up poor Skipper before it... Sorry. I never could keep my fingers off the saw. Oh, I wish you would lose your looks. It might make the martyrdom of St. Maggie a little more easy to bear. No such goddamn luck. Oh, I believe you've gotten even better looking since you went on the bottle. Well, a person that didn't know you would think you'd never had a tense nerve or a strained muscle in your body. Of course, you always did have that sort of detached quality. Oh, rather like somebody playing a game without much concern over whether they look won or lost. And now that you've lost the game, well, not lost, but just quit playing, you have that rare sort of charm that you usually only find in very old or hopelessly sick people. The charm of the defeated. You look so cool, so enviably cool. Playing croquet. The moon has appeared and it's white, just beginning to turn a little bit yellow. You were a wonderful lover. Oh, such a wonderful person to go to bed with. And I think mostly it was because you were really indifferent to it. Isn't that right? Did it slowly, easily, naturally. With perfect calm and absolute confidence. More like opening a door for a lady or seating her at a table than giving expression to any longing for her. Indifference made you wonderful at lovemaking. Strange, true. You know, if I thought you would never make love to me again, I would go downstairs to the kitchen and take out the longest and sharpest knife I could find and stick it right into my heart. I swear that I would. But what I don't have is the charm of the defeated. My head is still in the ring, and I am determined to win. What is the victory of a cat on a hot tin roof? Just staying on it, I guess, as long as she can. Later tonight, I'm going to tell you that I love you. And maybe by then you'll be drunk enough to believe me. Yes. Playing croquet. Big Daddy's dying of cancer. What were you thinking of when you were looking at me like that? Were you thinking of Skipper? Oh, excuse me. Forgive me, but laws of silence don't work. No, laws of silence don't work. Oh, when something is festering in your mind or your imagination, laws of silence don't work. Oh, it's just like shutting the door on a fire and locking it in the hope of forgetting that the house is on fire. But not facing a fire doesn't put it out. Silence about a thing just magnifies it. It festers and grows in silence, becomes malignant. Oh, get dressed, Brick.
Drop my crutch.
Lean on me.
No, just give me my crutch.
Lean on my shoulder.
I don't want to lean your shoulder. Just give me my crutch. You gonna give me my crutch? You'll have to get down in the...
Here. Take it. Take it.
Thanks.
Oh, we mustn't scream at each other. Well, the walls in this house have ears. That's the first time I've heard you raise your voice in a long time, Rick. A crack in the wall of composure. I think that's a good sign. A sign of nerves in a player on the defensive.
Maggie, something hasn't happened.
What?
The click I get in my head that makes me feel peaceful. Will you do me a favor?
Maybe I will. What favor?
Just keep your voice down.
Oh, I will do you that favor. I will speak in a whisper, if not shut up completely. If you will do me a favor, make that your last drink until after the party.
What party?
Oh, Big Daddy's birthday party.
Was this Big Daddy's birthday?
Oh, you know this is Big Daddy's birthday.
No, I don't. I forgot it.
Well, I'll remember it for you.
Oh, good for you, Maggie.
Here, you just have to scribble a few
Oh,
lines
you
on this
scribble
card.
something, Maggie.
It's got to be your handwriting. It's your present. I've already given him my present. It's got to be your handwriting.
I didn't get him a present.
Well, I got one for you.
All right, then. You write the card.
And how do you know you didn't remember his birthday?
I didn't remember his
You
birthday.
don't have to prove you
I'm not going to fool him about it.
Well, just write love freak. for
No!
you. You've got to.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to. I think you're forgetting the conditions in which I agreed to stay on living here with you.
Oh, we're not living together. We occupy the same cage.
You've got to remember the conditions agreed on.
They're impossible conditions.
All right, then why don't you leave?
Is there somebody there? Is there somebody at the door?
May I enter a moment?
Oh, it's you. Sure. Come in, Meg.
Brick, this thing yours?
Oh, sister woman, that's my Diana trophy. I won it at the Intercollegiate Archery Contest on the old Miss campus.
Well, it is a mighty dangerous thing to leave around a house full of normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons.
Normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons ought to be taught to keep their hands off things that don't belong to them.
Oh, Maggie, honey, if you had children, you'd know how silly that sounds. Now, will you please lock that thing up and put the key out of reach?
Sister woman, nobody is plotting the destruction of your kiddies. Brick and I still have our special archer's license. We're going deer hunting on Moon Lake again as soon as the season opens. Oh, I love to run with dogs through chilly woods. Run, run, leap
Rick,
over obstruction.
How is that injured ankle of yours?
Doesn't hurt, just itches.
My goodness, Brick. Brick, you should have been downstairs after supper. Kiddies put on a show. Polly played the piano. Buster and Sonny played the drums. And Trixie and Dixie, they performed a toe dance. They had on fairy costumes and sparklers, and Big Daddy beamed me, just beamed.
Oh, I bet. Oh, it breaks my heart that we missed it. But me, why'd you give dogs names to all your kiddies?
Dogs' names?
Sonny, Buster, Trixie, Dixie, Polly. Sounds like 4 dogs in a parrot. Animal act in a circus.
Maggie, why are you so catty?
Because I'm a cat. But sister woman, why can't you take a joke?
Nobody likes a joke more than I do, if it is funny. Now, you know the real names of my kitties. Now, Buster's real name is Robert. Sonny's real name is Thornders. Trixie's real name is Marlene. Dixie's real name is... Oh, goodness, intermission is over. Come in.
I wonder what Dixie's real name is.
Maggie, being catty don't help things any.
Oh, why am I so catty? Because I am consumed with envy and eaten up with longing. Brick, I've laid out your beautiful shantung silk suit from Rome and one of your monogrammed silk shirts. I put the cufflinks in it. Those lovely star sapphires I get you to wear so rarely.
I can't get my trousers on over this plaster cast.
Yes, you can. I'll help you.
No, I'm not going to get dressed, Maggie.
Well, will you at least wear a pair of white silk pajamas?
Yes, I'll do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, don't mention it.
Oh, Rick. Oh, how long must it go on? Punishment. Oh, haven't I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can't I apply for a pardon?
Maggie, you're spoiling my liquor. Lady, your voice always sounds like you're running upstairs to warn someone the house is on fire.
Oh, no wonder. No wonder. You know what I feel like all the time, Brick. I feel all the time like a cat on a hot tin roof.
Well, jump off the roof. Jump off it. Cats can jump off the roof and land on 4 feet uninjured. Do it, for God's sake, do it.
Do what?
Take a lover.
I can't see a man but you. Oh, even with my eyes closed, I just see you. Oh, why don't you get fat, Rick? Oh, why don't you please get fat or ugly or something so that I could bear it? Oh, the concert is still going on. Bravo, Nerex! Bravo!
Why did you lock the door for, Maggie?
To give us some privacy for a while.
Maggie, you know better.
No, I don't know better.
Don't make a fool of
I
yourself.
don't mind making a fool of myself over you.
I'm not. I feel embarrassed for you.
Oh, feel embarrassed, but don't continue my torture. I can't go on and on under these circumstances.
You agreed to accept
I
those
know,
conditions.
But I can't.
Let go of me, will ya?
Son?
What is it, Big Mama?
Oh, son, we just got the most wonderful news about Big Daddy. I just had to run right up and tell you. What's this door doing locked for? You all think there's robbers in the house?
Big Mama, Brick is still dressing. Brick is not dressed yet.
All right, Maggie. It won't be the first time I've seen Brick not dressed. Now, come on, open this door.
Here I am, come through Google's and Lee's gallery door.
Where's Brick?
Brick? Hurry on out of there, son, and just have a second. I want to tell you the news about Big Daddy. I hate locked doors in a house.
I've noticed that you do, Big Mama. The people are entitled to some moments of privacy, ain't they?
No, ma'am, not in my house. What you took off your dress for? But that little lace dress looks so sweet on you, huh?
I thought it looked sweet on me, too. But one of my cute little table partners used it for a napkin, so I had to... You know, Big Mama, they and Goop is so touchy about those kitties of theirs that they... Thanks, Big Mama. That one just does not dare to suggest there's any room for improvement in their
Hurry
ways.
now. Oh, shoot, Maggie, you just don't like children.
I do so like children. Adore them. Well brought up.
Well, why don't you have some then and bring 'em up well, instead of all the time picking on Goopers and Maine?
Hey, Big Mama, excuse me, you're waiting to say goodbye.
Tell 'em to hold their horses. I'll be right there in a jiffy.
Son, can you hear me in there? We just got the report from the laboratory at the Arsenal Clinic, son. Completely negative. Everything's negative, right on down the line. Nothing at all's wrong with Big Daddy, but some little functional thing called a spastic colon. Can you hear me in there, son?
Oh, he can hear you, Big Mama.
Then why don't he say something? God,
God almighty, a piece of news like that should make him shout. Made me shout, I can tell you. I shouted and sobbed and fell right down on my knees. Look, see the bruises where I hit my kneecaps? Took both doctors to hold me back on my feet. Big Daddy was furious with me. But ain't that wonderful news? After all the anxiety we had to get a piece of news like that on Big Daddy's birthday? Big Daddy tried to hide how much of a load that news took off his mind, but didn't fool me. He was mighty close to crying about it himself.
Now hold those people down there and don't let them go.
Now get dressed. We're all coming up here to this room to celebrate Big Daddy's birthday because of your ankle. How's his ankle, Maggie?
Well, he broke it, Big Mama.
I know he broke it. I mean, does it hurt him much still?
Well, I'm sorry I can't give you that information. You'll have to ask Brick if it hurts much still or not.
Oh, yeah, Miss Sally. And she's right here, Miss Sally. You'll be there.
Oh, thanks, Hello? How are you, Miss Sally? Yeah, well, I was just going to call you about it. Right, yeah, no, Miss Sally, don't you ever call me from the lobby of the Galloso Hotel. Too much talk goes on in that hotel lobby. No wonder you can't hear me. Now listen, Miss Sally. Nothing at all wrong with Big Daddy. Now listen, they got the report today. That's it. Yes, nothing wrong with him but some little thing called a spastic. Hold on. Oh, shoot, Maggie. Come on out here and talk to that fool on the phone. I shouted breathless with her.
Hello, Miss Sally. Oh, this is Brick's wife, Maggie. So good to hear you both. Can you hear Mama? Well, good. Now, what Big Mama wants you to know is that they got the report from the Ajna Clinic, and what Big Daddy has is a spastic colon. Yes, that's right. Spastic colon. That's right, Miss Sally. Spastic colon. It's been real nice talking to you, Miss Sally. I hope to see you real soon. Bye. She heard me perfectly. You know, the thing I have discovered with deaf people is not to shout at them, but just to enunciate clearly. You know, my rich old Aunt Cornelia, she was as deaf as the dead, but I could always make her hear me clearly, just by speaking slowly, distinctly, close to her ear. I read to her every night. Read her the commercial appeal even. Read her the classified ads in it. She never missed a word. But was she a mean old thing? You know what I got when she died? 5 unexpired subscriptions to her magazines and the Book of the Month Club, plus a library full of every dog book ever written. All else went to her hellcat of a sister. Oh, meaner even than she was.
That Miss Sally sure is a case. Big Daddy says she always has a hand out for something. He's not mistaken. That poor old thing always has her hand out for something. I don't think Big Daddy gives her as much as he should.
Big Mama!
I'm coming! Don't act so dumb. I mean, has he been drinking much of that stuff lately?
Oh, I think he had a little highball after supper.
Now, don't laugh about it, Maggie. Some single men quit drinking when they get married and others start. Now, Brick never touched a lick of it.
Not fair.
Fair or not fair? I want to ask you a question. One question. Do you make Brick happy in bed?
Why don't you ask if he makes me happy in bed?
Because I
It
know
works
that
both
something's
ways.
not right. You're childless and my son drinks.
Don't come down there, Big Mama.
When a marriage goes on the rocks are there. Right there.
Oh, that's not fair!
Big Mama gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You know, our sex life didn't just peter out in the usual way for it to. It was cut off short long before the natural time for it. And it's going to revive again just as sudden as that. I'm confident of it. That's what I'm keeping myself attractive for. For the time when you'll see me again as other men see me. Yes, as other men see me. And they do see me, Brick, and they like what they see. Why, some men would give that... Look, Brick, how high my body stays on me. Well, nothing is falling on me, not a fraction. Oh, my face looks strange sometimes, but I've kept my figure as well as you've kept yours, and men admire it. Wow. Everywhere that I go, men's eyes just burn holes in my body. Well, last week in Memphis, at the country club and in restaurants and department stores, there wasn't a man I met or walked past that didn't just eat me up with his eyes and then turn when I walked by and look back at me. Why, at Alice's party for her New York cousin, the best-looking man in the crowd followed me upstairs and tried to force his way into the powder room with me. Followed me upstairs and tried to force his way in.
Why didn't you let him, Maggie?
Because I'm not that common, for one thing. Not that I wasn't almost tempted to. Do I know who it was? It was Sonny Boy Maxwell, that's who.
Oh, yeah, Sonny Boy Maxwell. He was a good end runner, but had a little injury to his back and had to quit.
Well, he has no injury now, and no wife, and still has a lech for me.
I see no reason to lock him out of the powder room in that case.
And have somebody catch me at it. I'm not that stupid. Oh, I might sometime cheat on you with somebody, since you're so damn disgustingly eager to have me do it. But if I do, you can be sure it will be at a time and in a place where nobody but me and the man could possibly know about it. Because I am not going to give you any reason for divorcing me for being unfaithful or anything else.
Maggie, I wouldn't divorce you for being unfaithful or anything else. Hell, don't you know that? I'd be relieved to know you found yourself a lover.
Well, I'm taking no chances. No, I'd rather stay on this hot tin roof.
Hot tin roof's an uncomfortable place to stay.
Yeah, but I can stay on it just as long as I have to.
You could leave me, Maggie.
Don't want to and will not. Besides, if I did, you don't have a cent to pay for it but what you get from Big Daddy. And he is dying of cancer.
Big Mama said he wasn't. Said the report was okay.
Well, that's what she thinks. Because she got the same story that they gave Big Daddy and was just as taken in by it. Poor thing. But later tonight, when Big Daddy goes to bed, they're going to tell her the truth. That he is dying of cancer. It's malignant. And it's terminal.
Does Big Daddy know it?
Oh, hell, do they ever know it? Nobody tells them you're dying. You got to fool them. They've got to fool themselves.
Why?
Why? Because human beings dream of life everlasting. That's the reason. Only most of them want it on earth and not in heaven. Well, that's how it is anyhow. Did I put down my cigarette? Don't want to burn up the home place. Well, at least not with Goober and May and their 5 little monsters in it. This is Big Daddy's last birthday. And May and Gooper, they know it. Oh, yeah, they know it all right. Well, they got the first information from the Ajna Clinic. Well, that's the reason that they rushed down here with their 5 little no-necks, because, do you know something? Big Daddy has never made any will in his life. No, Big Daddy has never made any will. And so this campaign is afoot to impress him as forcibly as possible with the fact that you drink and I have borne no children. You know, I'm fond of Big Daddy. I really am. I'm genuinely fond of that old man. You know, I really am.
Yes, I know you are.
I've always admired him. Oh, in spite of his coarseness, these four-letter words and so forth. Because Big Daddy is what he is, and he makes no bones about it. Oh, he hasn't turned gentleman farmer. He's still a Mississippi redneck. Oh, as much of a redneck now as he must have been when he was just overseer here on the old Jack Straw and Peter Ocello place. But he got a hold of it, and he built it into the biggest and finest plantation in the Delta. Yes, I really love Big Daddy. Now, this is Big Daddy's last birthday. I'm sorry about it, but I'm facing the facts. It takes money to take care of a drinker, and that is the office which I have been elected to lately.
You don't have to take care of me.
Yes, I do. Two people in the same boat have got to take care of each other. At least, you'll need more money to buy more Echo Spring when this supply is exhausted. Or will you be satisfied with a 10-cent beer? Me and Gooper are planning to freeze us out of Big Daddy's estate. But we can defeat that plan of theirs. Oh, we're going to defeat that plan of theirs. Oh, Brig, you know I've been so damn disgustingly poor all my life. Oh, that's the truth, Brig.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Always had to suck up to people I couldn't stand because they had money and I was as poor as Job's turkey. Oh, you don't know what that's like. Well, I'll tell you. It's like you would feel 1,000 miles away from Echo Spring and had to get back to it on your broken ankle without your crutch. That's how it feels to be as poor as Job's turkey. And have to suck up to relatives you hated because they had money, and all you had was a bunch of old hand-me-down clothes and a few old moldy 3% government bonds. My daddy loved his liquor. He fell in love with his liquor the way you've fallen in love with Echo Spring. And my poor mama having to maintain some semblance of social position and $150 a month to keep up appearances on those old government bonds. Why, when I came out the year that I made my boot, I had just 2 evening frocks. One mother made me from a patent in Vogue. The other was a hand-me-down from some snotty rich cousin I hated. The dress I married you in was my grandmother's wedding gown. So, that's why I'm like a cat in a hot tin roof. Oh, Brig, you can be young without money, but you can't be old without it. You've got to be old and with money, because to be old and without it is just too awful. You've got to be one thing or the other. Either young or with money. You can't be old and without it. Well, now I'm dressed. I'm all dressed. Nothing left for me to do. I'm dressed. All dressed. Nothing else for me to do. You know, I know when I made my mistake. Oh, my bracelets. Yeah. I've thought a whole lot about it, and I know when I made my mistake. I made my mistake when I told you about that thing with Skipper.
Maggie, shut up about Skipper.
Oh, never should have confessed it. A fatal error telling you about that thing with Skipper.
Mina, Maggie, shut up about Skipper.
You ought to understand that Skipper and I just...
You don't think I'm serious, do you? You're fooled by the fact I'm saying this quiet. Look, Maggie, what you're doing is a dangerous thing to do. You're fooling with something that nobody ought to fool with.
This time, I'm going to finish telling you what I have to tell you. Skipper and I made love. Oh, if love you could call it. Because it made both of us feel a little bit closer to you. You see, you son of a bitch, you ask too much of people that love you. Of me, of him, of all the unlucky damn sons of bitches that loved you. Oh, and there was a pack of them, yes. Oh, there was a pack of them besides me and Skipper. You asked too much of all the people that loved you. You superior creature. You godlike being. And so we made love to each other to believe that it was you. Both of us. Yes, yes. Truth, truth. Oh, I like it. What's the matter with it? I think the truth is... Yeah. I shouldn't have told you.
It was Skipper told me about it, not you, man.
I told you.
After he told
What
me.
does it matter who told you?
Hey, little girl. Bring the folks upstairs. Bring everybody upstairs.
I can't stop myself. I'll go on telling you this in front of them all if I have to.
Do what I told
It's
you.
got to be told.
Bring everybody upstairs.
No, you never let
Come on.
me. Oh, it was one of those beautiful, ideal things that they tell about in the Greek legends. Oh, how could it be anything else, you being you? And that's what made it so awful. That's what made it so sad. Because it was love that never could be carried through to anything satisfying or even talked about plainly. But don't you see, Brick, that I do understand all about it? I think it was noble. Oh, can't you tell I am sincere when I say that I respect it? The only point that I am trying to make is that life has got to be allowed to continue. Even after the dream of life is all over. I remember when we double dated at high school. Gladys Fitzgerald and me and you and Skipper. It was more like a date between you and Skipper. Gladys and I just sort of tagged along as if it was necessary to
Maggie,
get appearances to make it.
you want me to hit you with this crutch? Don't you know I can kill you with this crutch?
Oh, good Lord, man, do you think
Man
I'd
has
care
one
if you
good
did?
true thing in life. One good true thing which is true. I had friendship with Skipper and you naming it dirty.
I am not naming it dirty.
Not in love
I'm
with you,
naming it
Maggie.
clean.
Not in love with you, but friendship with Skipper was that one true thing. And you are naming it dirty.
You've not been listening to me. I understood what I'm trying to tell you. I am naming it so damn clean that it killed poor Skipper. You two had something that had to be kept on ice, yes. Incorruptible, yes. And death was the only ice.
I married you, Maggie. Why would I marry you?
Oh, I know that it was only Skipper who harbored even any unconscious desire for anything not perfectly pure between you two. Now, let me skip a little.
Maggie!
You married me early that summer, but we graduated out of Old Miss. Oh, and we were happy together, weren't we? Blissful, yes. Hit heaven together every time that we loved. But that fall, you and Skipper gave up wonderful job opportunities to go on being football heroes. Pro football heroes. You organized the Dixie Stars that fall so that you could go on being teammates forever. But something was not right with it. Me included between you. Skipper began to hit the bottle. Oh, you got a spinal injury. Couldn't play the Thanksgiving game in Chicago. Watched it on TV from a traction bed in Toledo. Dixie Stars lost because poor Skipper was drunk. I joined Skipper. We drank together that night, all night in the bar of the Black Stone, and a cold day was coming up over the lake, and we were coming out drunk to take a dizzy look at it. I said, Skipper, stop loving my husband. Oh, tell him he's got to let you admit it to him, one way or the other. He slapped me hard in the mouth, and then turned and ran all the way, I am sure, back to his room at the Black Stone. I came to his door later that night with a little scratch like a shy little mouse. He made that pitiful, ineffectual little attempt to prove that what I had said was not true. In that way, I destroyed him. I told him truth, he and his world which he was born and raised in. Oh, yours and his world had told him could not be told. After that, poor Skipper was nothing but a receptacle for liquor and drugs. Oh, who killed Cock Robin? Oh, if I'm merciful, people have to pretend to be any good. Nobody's any good. All the rich and the well-to-do, they can afford to respect moral patterns. Conventional moral patterns, but I never could afford to. Oh, but at least I'm honest. Give me credit for just that, will you, please? Born poor, raised poor, expect to die poor, and expect to get something out of what Big Daddy leaves behind when he dies of cancer. Oh, but Brig, Skipper is dead. I am alive, man! He's alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive! Oh, Mother or somebody should teach you to knock on a person's door before you enter their rooms. Otherwise, people might think you lack good breeding.
Yeah. What is Uncle Brick doing on the floor?
I tried to kill your Aunt Maggie, but I failed and fell. Now give me my crutch so I can get up.
Yes, give your uncle his crutch, little girl. He broke his ankle last night jumping hurdles on the high school athletic field.
What were you jumping hurdles for, Uncle Brick?
Because I used to jump 'em. And people like to do what they used to do, even after they're stuck being able to do it.
Yes, that's your answer. Now get out of here, little girl. Hey, you stop that. You just stop it, you little no-neck monster.
You're jealous. You're just jealous because you can't have baby.
You see, they gloat over us being childless even in front of their 5 no-neck monsters. Rick, I've been to see a doctor in Memphis, a gynecologist. I've been completely examined, and there's no reason why you and I can't have a child whenever we want one. And this is my time by the calendar to conceive. Are you listening to me? Are you? Are you listening to me?
Yes, I hear you. But how on hell is earth do you expect to have a child by a man who can't stand you?
Well, that is a problem which I will just have to work out. Here they come. Here they come.
Well, Briggs?
Hello, Big Daddy. Congratulations.
Crap.
Oh, but supposing Grenada has 3 memorial windows. And the latest one is a Tiffany stained glass window that costs $2,500. And then who gave that window, Preach? Clyde Fletcher's widow. Also presented St. Paul's with a baptismal font. Oh, you know what your church really needs, Preach? Is a cooling system. Yes, sir, Bob. And you know what Gus Hammer's family gave in his memory to the church at 2 Rivers? A complete new stone parish house with a basketball court in the basement.
Excuse me, Preach. What's all this talk about memorials, eh, Preach? You figure somebody's going to kick off around here, is that it?
Well, let's see, they've had their typhoid shots, and their tetanus shots, and their diphtheria, had the polio. Now, what else have they had? Cooper, turn on the
Let's have some music to start off the
Gave them
party
that thing for
with.
their 3rd wedding anniversary. Got 3 speakers in it.
Turn that damn thing off!
My Brick, where's my precious baby?
Sorry, turn it back on.
Here he is, here's my precious baby. What's that you've got in your hand, son? You put that liquor down. Your hand was made for holding something better than that.
Look at Brick put it down.
You're my bad little boy, that's what you are. My bad little boy. Now give Big Mama a kick. Oh, look at him shy away with you. Oh, Brick never liked to be tied
much they made a fuss over. Guess he could have had too much of it when he was young.
Now don't you turn that TV on, son.
I hate TV. Radio was bad enough, but TV's got it one better. I mean, one worse. What am I doing sitting down here for? I want to sit over there on the sofa with my sweetheart and hold his hand and love him up a little. Hey, preacher, come on over here and help Big Mama off this bed.
Now, none of your tricks, Big Mama.
Oh, preacher, what trick? Haven't seen a preacher in the big ladies like folks. A preacher in the big ladies like
Big Mama, will you quit horsing like that? You're too old and too fat for that crazy sort of kid stuff. Besides, a woman with your blood pressure, you're risking a stroke when you mess around like that.
Oh, here comes Big Daddy's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Big Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Come on in here, Sonny. Now, Buster, you stand over here. Now, we're going to rehearse this just like we sang it. One, two, three. Why was he born so beautiful? Why was he born at all? Because he had no say in it, no say in it at all.
Well done.
What the hell's the matter with you, Big Mama?
Oh, she's just happy, Big Daddy.
That's right, Big Daddy. I'm just so happy I have to cry or something. Oh, Brett, did you hear the wonderful news we got about Big Daddy? Doc Fogg on the news from the clinic today. He's 100%, son.
Isn't that wonderful?
Just 100%. Pass the examination with flying colors. Oh, now that we know there's nothing wrong with Big Daddy but that little spastic thing, I can tell you I was worried sick. I was half out of my mind to feel
Rick, aren't you going to give Big Daddy your birthday present? Yeah. Oh, Big Daddy, this is from Brick.
This is Big Daddy's biggest birthday party ever. 100 presents and bushels of
What is it,
Tupperware.
Rick?
Oh,
I bet 550 Brick don't know what it is.
oh, the fun of getting a present is not knowing what it is till you open the package. Open your present, Big Daddy.
Open it yourself. I want to ask Brick something. Hey, come here, Brick.
Rick, Big Daddy's calling you, honey.
Tell Big Daddy I'm crippled.
Well, I can see you're crippled. I want to know how you got crippled.
Oh, look. Oh, my look. It's a cashmere robe.
Oh, you do sound surprised, Maggie.
I never saw one before.
That's funny.
Why is it funny? All my family ever had was family. And so luxuries such as a cashmere robe still surprise me.
Quiet.
Well, I don't know why you should be so surprised when you bought it yourself at Lowenstein's in Memphis last Saturday. Do you know how I know?
I said quiet.
I know because the sales girl who sold it to you waited on me. And she said, oh, Miss Pollock, I just sold your sister-in-law the most beautiful cashmere robe for your husband's father.
Oh, sister woman, your talents are wasted as a housewife and mother. You ought to be with the FBI.
Quiet!
People are already neck and neck.
Excuse me, preacher. I hope I'm not butting in on no more talk about memorial stained glass windows, am I, preacher? Preacher?
And now, Big Daddy, don't you pick on the preacher.
Did you ever hear that expression, all hawk and no spit, huh? You bring that expression to mind with that little dry cough of yours. All hawk and no spit.
I wonder if the mosquitoes are active tonight.
What was that, little mama? Did you make some remark?
Oh, well, I just said I wondered if we went on to the gallery this evening if the mosquitoes would eat us alive.
Well, if they do, I'll have your bones pulverized for fertilizer.
Oh, we had an airplane spraying the place last week. I haven't seen a mosquito.
Hey,
run.
Brick.
I haven't seen one.
Brick, they tell me, if what they tell me is true, you done some jumping on the high school track field last night.
Brick. Big Daddy is talking to you, son.
Did you say something, Big Daddy?
They tell me you done some jumping on the high school athletic field last night.
That's what they told me, too.
Well, what was you doing out there? Jumping or humping? Huh? What was you doing out there at 3 a.m. laying a woman on that cinder track?
Big Daddy, you are off the sick list now, and I'm not going to have you talk so
Quiet.
nasty in front of the preacher and...
Quiet! I asked you, Brick, if you was cutting yourself a piece of poontang on that track last night. I thought maybe you was chasing poontang and tripped over something in the heat of the chase. Is that
No,
it?
sir, I don't think so.
Then what was you doing out there at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I was jumping hurdles, Big Daddy. Running and jumping those high hurdles. Those hurdles have got too high for me now.
Because you was drunk.
Sober, I wouldn't have tried to jump a low one.
Big Daddy, blow out the candles on your cake.
I want to propose a toast to Big Daddy Pollitt on his 65th birthday. The biggest cotton
I
planter
told you
in
to
the
stop
Delta.
this now. Just stop it. Just quit it.
Big Daddy, I won't have you talking like that, not even on your birthday.
I will talk any way I like, Ida. On my birthday or any other goddamn day of the year. And anybody here don't like it knows what they can do.
You don't mean that.
What makes you think I don't mean it?
I know you don't mean it.
You don't know a goddamn thing, and you never did.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I mean it. I put up with a whole lot of crap around here because I thought I was dying. And you thought I was dying and started taking over. Well, you can just stop taking over now, Ida. Because I'm not going to die. You can stop right now this business of taking over. Because you're not taking over because I am not going to die. I've been through the laboratory and the goddamn exploratory operation, and there ain't nothing wrong with me but a spastic colon. And I am not dying of cancer like you thought I was. Ain't that so, Ida? Didn't you think I was dying of cancer? Ain't that so, Ida? Didn't you have an idea that I was dying of cancer and you could take control of this place and everything on it? Well, I got that impression. Yeah, I seem to get that impression. Your loud voice everywhere, you fat old body button in here and there.
Hush! The preacher.
Oh, rot the goddamn preacher. You hear what I say? I say rot the goddamn preacher.
Big Daddy, I don't know what's got into you. I never heard you talk.
I went through that laboratory and that operation and all just so I would know if me or you was boss around here. Well, now it turns out that I am and you ain't. And that's my birthday present and my cake and my champagne. Because for 3 years now, you've been gradually taking over. Bossing, talking, sashaying your fat old body around the place that I made. I made this place, Ida. I was overseer on this place. I was overseer on the straw and Ocella plantation. I quit school at 10. I quit school at 10 years old, went to work like a nigger in the field. And I rose to be overseer of the straw and Ocella plantation. And old Straw died, and I became a cellist partner, and the place got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I did all that by myself, Ida, with no goddamn help from you. And now you think you're just about to take over. Well, I am just about to tell you that you are not just about to take over. You are not just about to take over a goddamn thing. Is that clear to you, Ida? Is that very plain to you now? Is that understood completely? I went through that laboratory from A to Z. I went through that goddamn exploratory operation, and there ain't nothing wrong with me but a spastic colon. Made spastic, I guess, by disgust. By all the lies and liars I have to put up with. By all the goddamn hypocrisy I live with these 40 years we've been living together. Blow out the candles on the cake, Ida. Purse up your lips, draw a deep breath, and blow out the goddamn candles on the cake.
Oh, Big Daddy.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, Big Daddy. In all these years, you never believed that I loved you.
Huh?
I didn't love you
even like your head and your heart. Dad.
Wouldn't that be funny if that were true? Hey, Brick! Brick! Well, I didn't call you, Maggie. I called Brick.
I was just delivering him to you.
Why did you do that?
Do what, Big Daddy?
Wipe her kiss off your mouth like she'd spit on you.
No, I wasn't conscious of it.
You know, that woman of yours has got a better shape on her than Gooper's. Somehow or other, they have the same look about them.
What look is that, Big Daddy?
I don't know how to describe it, but it's the same sort of look.
They don't look peaceful, do they?
No, they sure in hell don't.
They look as nervous as a couple of cats.
They look nervous as a couple of cats.
They look as nervous as a couple of cats on a hot tin roof.
Hey, that's right, boy. They look nervous as a couple of cats on a hot tin roof. You know, it's funny. You and Gooper being so different should choose the same sort of woman.
Both of us married into society, Big Daddy.
Oh, crap. I wonder what it is gives them both that look.
Well, they're sitting in the middle of a pretty big piece of land, Big Daddy. 28,000 acres is a mighty big piece of land, and they're squaring off on it. Each trying to knock off a bigger piece of it than the other, whenever you let it go.
Well, I got news for them two women. I don't intend to let it go. Not for a long time yet. That's what they're waiting for.
That's right, Big Daddy. You just sit tight and let them scratch each other's eyes out.
You bet your life I'm gonna sit tight. Let them sons of bitches scratch each other's eyes out. But you know, Gooper's wife's a good breeder. You gotta admit she's fertile. By hell, at the table tonight, she had 'em all there at the supper. They had to put a couple extra leaves in the table to make room for 'em. You got 5 head of 'em now and another one coming.
Yep, number 6 is coming.
You know, Brick, I'll swear to God I don't know the way it happens.
The way what happens, Big Daddy?
Well, you get yourself a piece of land by hook or crook. Things start growing on it, things accumulate on it. First thing you know, it's completely out of hand.
They say nature hates a vacuum, Big Daddy.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. Sometimes I think a vacuum is better than some of the stuff nature replaces it with. Someone out there by that door?
Yep.
Oh,
There's someone interested in what we say to each other.
Gooper. Gooper? Gooper? Is that you out there, Gooper?
Did you call Gooper, Big Daddy?
Oh, it was you?
Did you want Gooper, Big Daddy?
No, and I don't want you either. I want a bit of privacy while I try to have a confidential talk with my son Brick. Now, it's too hot in here to close them doors. But if I have to close them, in order to have a confidential talk with my son Brick, you just let me know, and I'll close them. Because I hate eavesdroppers. I can't stand sneaking and spying.
But, Big Daddy,
You stood on the wrong side of the moon. It threw your shadow.
I was just...
You was just spying, and you know it.
Oh, Big Daddy, for some reason you are so unkind to those who really love you.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm going to move you and Gooper out of that room next to this. It's none of your goddamn business what goes on in here at night between Brick and Maggie. You listen at night like a couple of peek-hole spies. Then go and give report to Big Mama on what goes on in here. And she comes to me and says they say such and so about what goes on between Brick and Maggie. And Jesus, it makes me sick. Well, I'm going to move you and Gooper out of that room. I can't stand sneaking and spying. It makes me sick.
Oh, Big Daddy! Oh!
They listen, do they?
Yeah, they listen. Don't give report to Big Mama on what goes on in here between you and Maggie. They say you don't sleep with her. Is that true or not true? Hell, if you don't like Maggie, get rid of Maggie. What are you doing there now?
Freshening up my drink.
You know, son, you got a real liquor problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, I know.
Is that why you quit sports announcing? Because of this liquor problem, huh?
Yes, sir. I guess so.
Don't guess about it, boy.
Yes, sir.
And listen to me. Don't look up at that damn chandelier. There's something else we bought in that big fire sale in Europe. Life is important. You hold on to it, boy. A man who drinks is throwing his life away. Don't do that, boy. You hold on to your life. There's nothing else to hold on to. Here, come and sit over here next to me so we don't have to raise our voices. Walls have ears in this place.
All right, Big Daddy.
Quit, huh? How'd that come about, eh? Some disappointment?
I don't know. You?
Well, I'm asking you, goddammit. How the hell would I know if you don't?
I just got out there and found I had a mouthful of cotton. I was always 2 or 3 beats behind what was going on, so...
You quit.
Yes, quit.
You know, son, I must have drawn in too much smoke. Maybe lightheaded. Why is it so hard for people to talk?
Nice, peaceful sounding clock. Ooh, I like to hear it all now.
We got that clock the summer we went to Europe. Me and Big Mama on that damn Cook's tour. Never had such an awful time in my life. I tell you, son, them gooks over there, they gouge your eyeballs out in their grand hotels. And Big Mama, she bought more stuff than you could haul in a couple of boxcars, and that's no crap. Why, everywhere she went on that whirlwind tour, she bought. Well, half the stuff's still crated up in the cellar on the water last spring. Yeah, I tell you, son, that Europe is nothing but a great big auction. That's what it is. That bunch of old worn-out places. Just a great big fire sale, the whole rotten thing. Big Mama, she went wild in it. Why, you couldn't hold that woman with a mule's harness. She just bought. Well, it's lucky I'm a rich man, Brick. Yes, sir. It sure is lucky I'm a rich man. Half that stuff mildewing in the basement. Yes, mighty lucky I'm a rich man. Do you know what I'm worth, Brick? You take a guess. Guess what I'm worth, huh? Close on 10 million in cash and blue chip stock. Outside, mind you, 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile. But a man can't buy his life with it. A man can't buy back his life with it when his life has been spent. That's something they don't offer in the Europe fire sales and American markets, or any market on earth. A man can't buy his life with it. He can't buy back his life with it when his life is finished. That's a sobering thought, Brick. That's a very sobering thought. That's the thought that's been going through my head over and over till today. Yeah, I'm wiser, but sadder, Brick, from this experience I've been through. Hey, there's something else I remember about Europe.
What was that, Big Daddy?
The hills around Barcelona or in the country of Spain. The little children running over those bare hills in their bare skins, begging like starving dogs, and howls and screeches. And how fat the priests are in the streets of Barcelona. So many of them, and so fat and so pleasant. You know, I could feed that country. I got money enough to feed that goddamn country. But the human animal is a selfish beast. I don't reckon the money I passed out to those starving children on the hills around Barcelona would more than pay for, well, to upholster a chair in this place. I threw money like you'd scat a feed cord for chickens. I threw money just to get rid of them. Long enough to climb into the car and drive away. Then in Morocco, them Arabs, well, prostitution begins there at 4 or 5. That's no exaggeration. Well, I remember one day in Marrakech, that old walled Arab city. I'd sat me down on a broken down wall to have a cigar. It was fearful hot. This Arab woman come and stood in the road, looked at me till I was embarrassed. She just stood stock still in the hot, dusty road and looked at me till I was embarrassed. But listen to this. She had a little child with her. A little naked girl, barely able to toddle. After a while, she put the child down on the ground, gave it a push, whispered something to it. The child come toward me, barely able to walk. Came toddling right up to me. Jesus. Makes you sick just to remember it. It come right up to me and put out its hand and tried to unbutton my trousers. That child was not yet 5. You believe me, or do you think I'm making this up? Well, I went back to the hotel and I said to Big Mama, you get packed now. We're going to clear out of this goddamn country.
You're in a talking jag tonight, Big Daddy.
Yeah. The human animal is a beast that dies. The fact that he's dying don't give him pity for others. No, sir. Did you say something?
Yes.
What?
Hand me over my crutch so I can get up.
Well, where are you going?
I'm taking a short little trip to Echo Spring.
To where?
Liquor cabinet.
Yes, sir. The human animal is a beast that dies. And if he's got money, he buys and buys and buys. And I reckon the reason he buys everything he can buy is that somewhere in the back of his mind he has a crazy hope that one of his purchases will be life everlasting. Which, of course, it never can be. Yes, sir. The human animal is a beast that dies.
You sure are shooting the breeze here tonight, Big Daddy.
Well, I kept pretty quiet here lately. Spoke not a word. Just sat and stared into space. I had something heavy weighing on my mind, but tonight that load was took off me. That's why I'm talking. Why, the sky looks different to me.
You know what I like to hear most?
What?
Solid quiet. Perfect, unbroken quiet.
Why?
Because it's more peaceful.
Man, you'll hear plenty of that in the grave.
Have you finished talking to me?
Why are you so anxious to shut me up?
Well, sir, ever so often you say to me, Brick, I want to have a talk to you. But when we talk, it never materializes, nothing is said. Oh, you sit in your chair and gas about this and that. And I look like I listen. I try to look like I listen, but I don't listen, not much. Communication is awful hard between people, and somehow between you and
Have
me...
you
it's just
ever
not-
been scared, huh? I mean, have you ever felt downright terror?
What?
Just a minute, I'm going to close these doors. I tell you, son, I thought I'd had it.
Had it? Had what, Big Daddy?
Cancer. I thought the old man made out of bones had laid his cold and heavy hand on my shoulder.
Well, you kept a tight mouth about it, Big Daddy.
Well, a pig squeals, but a man, he keeps a tight mouth about it, in spite of not having the pig's advantage.
And what advantage is that?
Ignorance of mortality is a comfort. Man don't have that comfort. He's the only living thing that conceives of death, knows what it is. The others go without knowing that. It's the only way anything living should go. Go without knowing, without any knowledge of it. Pig squeals, but sometimes a man keeps a tight mouth about it. Yeah, sometimes he keeps a tight mouth about it. I wonder if
What, Big Daddy?
a whiskey highball would injure this spastic condition.
No, sir, it might do it some good.
Jesus, I can't tell you, boy. The sky is open. It's open again. Christ, it's open.
You feel better, Big Daddy.
Better? Why, hell, I can breathe. Why, all of my life I've been like a double-up fist. Pounding, smashing, driving. Now I'm going to loosen up these double-up hands. I'm going to touch things easy with them. You know what I'm contemplating?
No, sir, what are you contemplating?
Pleasure. Pleasure with women. Hey, Break, this stuff burns me. Yeah, I'll tell you something you may not have guessed. I still have a desire for women, and this is my 65th birthday.
That's mighty remarkable, Big Daddy.
Remarkable?
Admirable, Big Daddy.
You bet your life it is. Remarkable and admirable both? Well, I realize now I never had me enough of it. I let so many chances pass me by because of scruples. Scruples. Convention. Crap. All of that stuff is bull. Bull, 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 bull. Yeah, it took the shadow of death to make me see it. But now that shadow's lifted, I'm going to cut loose and have me, what is it they say? I'm going to have me a ball.
A ball?
Yeah, a ball. Why, hell, I slept with Big Mama till, let's see, 5 years ago. Yes, I was 60 and she was 68. You know, I never did like that woman. I never did.
You didn't hear the phone ring? I heard it way out on the gallery.
There's 5 rooms lead off that gallery. Why you gotta come through this one? You know, when Big Mama goes out of a room, I can't remember what that woman looks like. When Big Mama comes back into a room, boy, I see what she looks like, and I sure wish I didn't. Where are you going?
That's for breathing.
Not yet, you ain't. Not till this conversation's finished, young fella.
I thought it was finished, Big Daddy.
Well, it ain't even begun.
My mistake. Excuse me. Just wanted to feel that cool river breeze.
Well, why don't you speed up the ceiling fan and set you down on the sofa?
Oh, you're a gay, Miss Ellie. You're a caution, Miss Ellie.
Jesus. She's talking to my old maid sister again.
Explain it to you. All right, then. Will you come down real soon? Yeah, Big Daddy's just dying to see you. Goodbye now, Miss Ellie. Goodbye. Oh, Big Daddy, that was Miss Ellie. You know what she does? She rang a doctor in Memphis and asked him to explain to her about
won't. I told you not to come and go through this room. Now you just back on out and go through them other 5 rooms.
Big Daddy, you didn't mean all those awful things that you reported to Big Daddy. Sweetheart? 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 You didn't mean all those terrible things you said to me, did you, Big Daddy? Oh, I know you didn't really mean that. Not in your heart, you didn't.
All I ask of that woman is that she leaves me alone. She can't get it into her head that she makes me sick. That comes I haven't slept with her too many years. I should have quit much sooner. That old girl, she never got enough of it. And I was good in bed. Never should have wasted so much of it on her. They say you've only got so many in you and each one's numbered. Well, I got a few left in me, boy. Yeah, I got a few, and I'm going to find me a good one to spend them on. I'm going to find me a choice one. I don't care what she costs. I'm going to smother her in mink. That's what I'll do. Yeah. I'll strip her naked and smother her in mink and choke her with diamonds. Yeah, I'll choke her with diamonds and smother her in mink and hump her from hell to breakfast. Oh, Jesus, them 2 crips. Yeah, I'm happy, boy. I'm happy, boy. What makes you so restless, huh? You got ants in your britches?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Something hasn't happened yet.
For what?
They click.
Did you say the click?
Yes, they click.
What click?
The click I get in my head that makes me feel peaceful.
Well, I sure in hell don't know what you're talking about, so it disturbs me.
It's just a mechanical thing.
What's a mechanical
The
thing?
click I get in my head that makes me feel peaceful. I have to drink till I get it. It's just a mechanical thing. Something like a
Like a...
switch clicking off in my head. Turn the hot light off and cool night on. And all of a sudden, there's peace.
Jesus. I never knew things were that bad. Why, boy, you're alcoholic.
That's the truth, Big Daddy. I'm alcoholic.
This just shows you how I let things go.
I have to drink till I get it, to hear that click in my head that makes me feel peaceful. It's just a mechanical thing. Usually I hear it sooner than this. Sometimes I hear it as early as noon, but today it's dilatory. I just haven't got the right level of alcohol in my bloodstream yet.
Expecting death made me blind. I had no idea a boy of mine was turning into a drunkard under my nose.
Well, now you do. The news has penetrated.
Oh, yeah. Now I do. The news has penetrated.
So if you excuse me...
No, I won't excuse you.
Better sit by myself to hear that click in my head that makes me feel peaceful. It's just a mechanical thing. But it don't happen except when I'm alone or talking to no one.
Well, boy, you've got a long, long time to sit alone and talk to no one. Right now, you're talking to me. At least I'm talking to you, and you just sit there until this conversation is finished.
Oh, but this talk is like all the others we've had in our lives, Big Daddy. It's nowhere. It's painful, Big Daddy.
Well, let it be painful. But don't you move from there until I tell you. I'm going to remove this crutch.
I can hop on one foot, and if I fall, I can't crawl.
If you ain't careful, you'll crawl right off this plantation. And then, by Jesus, you'll have to hustle your drinks along Skid Row.
That'll come.
No, it won't. You're my son, and I'm going to straighten you out. Now that I'm straightened out, I'm going to straighten you out.
Oh, yeah.
Today, the report come from the Arsenic Clinic. You know what it said? The only thing they could detect with all their instruments of modern science in that great hospital was a little spastic condition of the colon and nerves torn to pieces by worry about it. Get out of here! I tell you, boy, I breathed a sigh of relief almost as powerful as the Vicksburg tornado.
You weren't ready to go.
Go where? Crap. When you're gone from here, boy, you're long gone and nowhere. Why, the human machine ain't no different to the animal machine, to the fish machine, or the bird machine, or the reptile machine, or the insect machine. It's just a whole goddamn lot more complicated. Consequently, more trouble to keep together. Yes, sir, I thought I'd had it. The earth shook beneath my foot. The sky came down like the black lid of a kettle, and I could not breathe. Well, today that lid was lifted. I drew my first free breath in how many years? God, free. You just stay here till I say go.
No, I can't.
You sure in hell will, goddammit.
No, I can't. We talking, you talk in circles. But it's always the same, Big Daddy. You say you want to talk to me, but you don't have a rotten thing to say to me.
Nothing to say. When I'm telling you I'm going to live and I thought I was dying.
Oh, that, is that all you have to say?
Why? Ain't that important?
You said that. Now that's being
Now you
said.
just sat down.
You're all balled up.
I ain't balled
You
up.
are, you're all balled
Don't
up.
tell me what I am, you drunken whelp. I'll tear this sleep off if you don't sit down.
Big Daddy!
Do as I tell you. I'm the boss here now. I want you to know that I'm back in the driver's seat.
Big Daddy,
Big Mama, what the hell do you want?
why are you shouting like this? I just can't stand it.
Get out of here!
Oh, Christ!
Yeah, Christ is right. Why, you son of a...
Give him that crutch, Big Daddy! Give him that crutch!
Why do you...
I don't know, will you give him that crutch?
Well, you better think while you drink or else give up drinking.
Will you please give him that crutch so he can get off the floor?
First you answer my question. Why do you drink? Why do you throw your life away like something disgusting you picked up on the street?
Oh, Big Daddy, I'm a painter stood on that foot!
Good. I'm glad to know you're not so numb from all the liquor in you to feel
You
something.
spilled my drink!
I'll make a bargain with you. You tell me why you drink, and I'll pour you one.
Why
I'll
do I
pour you the
drink?
liquor. Yeah, what?
Give me a drink and I'll tell you.
You tell me first.
All right, I'll tell you one word.
What word?
Disgust. Now, how about that drink?
Well, you gotta tell me what it is you're disgusted with, otherwise being disgusted don't make sense.
Will you give him that crutch?
You heard what I said. First you answer my question.
I told you to kill my disgust!
Disgust with
Oh,
what?
you struck a hard bargain!
What is it you're disgusted with, and then I'll give you the
I
liquor.
can hop on one foot, and if I fall, I can crawl.
You want liquor that bad?
Yes, I want it that bad!
If I hand you a drink, then will you tell me what it is you're disgusted with?
Yes, sir, I will try. Have you ever heard of the word mendacity?
Sure. Mendacity is one of them $5 words that cheap politicians throw back and forth at each other.
You know what it means?
Well, don't it mean lying and liar?
Yes, sir. Lying and liars.
When has someone been lying to you, Brick?
We want Big Daddy, we want Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, the kiddies are calling for you.
Keep out of here, Gooper.
Oh, excuse me.
Who's been lying to you, Brick? Has Margaret been lying to you, huh? Has your wife been lying to you about
No,
something?
sir, not her. That wouldn't matter.
Then who and what about?
No one single person, and
Then
no one
what
lied.
them?
It's the whole thing.
Why are you rubbing your head? You got a headache?
No, look, I'm trying to...
Concentrate, but you can't, huh? Because your brain's all soaked with liquor, is that it? Wet brain? Hell, what do you know about this mendacity thing? Well, I could write a book about it, do you know that? I could write a book about it and still not cover the subject. Well, I could. I could write a goddamn book about it and still not cover the subject anywhere near enough. I think of all the lies and liars I have to put up with. Why, pretense. Ain't that mendacity, huh? Having to pretend things you don't think or feel or have any idea of. Having, for instance, to act like I care for Big Mama. Well, I haven't been able to stand the sight, sound, or smell of that woman for 40 years. Even when I laid her, regular as a piston. Having to pretend I loved that son of a bitch Gooper and his wife May and those 5 same screechers out there like parrots in the jungle. Jesus, I can't stand to look at them. Church! It boils the bejesus out of me, but I go. I go and sit there and listen to that fool preacher. Clubs, Elks, Masons, Rotary, crap! You, I do like for some reason, have always had some real affection for. Respect, feeling, yeah, always. Why, you and being a success as a planter is all I've ever been dedicated to in the whole of my life, and that's the truth. I don't know why, but it is. Hell, I've had to live with mendacity. Why can't you live with it? But there's nothing else to live with but mendacity, is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, there is something else you can live with.
What?
This. Liquor.
That's not living. That's dodging away from
I
life.
want to dodge away from it.
Then why don't you kill yourself, man?
I like to drink.
Oh, God, I can't talk to you.
Sorry, Big Daddy.
Not as sorry as I am, goddammit. Well, I'll tell you something. A little while back when I thought my number was up, before I knew about this spastic colon thing, I thought about you. Should I or should I not, if the jig is up, give you this place when I go? Since I hate Gooper and his wife May and those 5 same monkeys are all little Mays and Goopers. And I thought no. And then I thought yes, and I couldn't make up my mind. I hate Gooper and his 5 same monkeys and that bitch May. Why should I turn over 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile to not my kind? But why, on the other hand, Brick, should I subsidize a goddamn fool on the bottle? Dark or not like, maybe even love? Why should I do that, huh? Subsidize worthless behavior, rot, corruption.
I understand.
Well, if you do, you're a damn sight smarter than I am, goddammit, because I don't understand. But this I will tell you frankly. I never did make up my mind on that question. Still to this day, I ain't made out no will. Well, now I don't have to. The pressure's gone. I can just wait and see if you pull yourself together or if you don't.
That's right, Big Daddy.
You sound like you thought I was kidding.
No, sir, I know you're not kidding.
But you don't care, huh?
No, sir, I don't care. Now let's go out and look at your birthday fireworks and get some of that cool river breeze.
Now wait, Brick. Don't let's leave it like this. Like all them other talks we ever had. We always seem to talk around things. Always around things for some rotten reason. Like something's left not spoken, something avoided. Like neither of us was honest enough with each other.
Never lied to you, Big Daddy?
Well, did I ever to you?
No, sir.
Well, then there is at least 2 people in the world that never lied to each other.
But we never really talk to each other.
But we can now.
Oh, Big Daddy, they don't seem to have much to say.
You say you drink to kill your disgust with lying.
I said to give you reason to drink.
Is liquor the only thing that'll kill this disgust?
Now, yes.
But not once, huh?
No. Not when I was still young and believing. A drinking man's someone who wants to forget he isn't still young and believing.
Believing what?
Believing.
Believing what?
Believing.
Well, I don't know what you mean by believing. I don't think you know what you mean by believing. But if you still got sports in your blood, why don't you go back to sports now?
Sit in a glass box watching games I can't play. Describing things I can't do while players do it. Sweating out their disgust and confusion in contests I'm not fit for. Drinking a Coke and half bourbon so I can stand it. It's just no goddamn good anymore, Big Daddy. Time just outrun me. Got away from me.
I think you're passing the buck.
You know many drinking men?
I have known a fair number of that species.
Any of them tell you I had drank?
Yeah. You're passing the buck to things like time and disgust with mendacity and crap. If you've got to use that sort of language about a thing, it's 90 proof bull, and I don't buy any of it.
You said to give you reason to get a drink.
You started drinking when your friend Skipper died.
What are you suggesting?
I ain't suggesting nothing. But Cooper and me suggested there was something not quite right with...
Not right?
Well, not exactly normal in your relationship
He
with...
suggested that? I thought that was Maggie's suggestion. Who else's suggestion is it? Yours? How many other people think that Skipper and I went and...
Now, hold on, boy. I knocked around about him.
Oh, what's that got to do with
I said,
it?
hold on. I bumped in all places.
Who else's suggestion is
in
it?
hobo jungles and railroad wires and flop houses and old...
Oh, that's right. You think so, too. You call me a son and queer. See, that's why you put me and Maggie in this room. That was Jack Straw's and Peter O'Cello's, where that old pair of sisters slept, where both of them died.
Now, don't you go throwing rocks at Jack Straw. What are you looking for, preacher?
The gentleman's lavatory.
Well, you just go back on out, down to the other end of the gallery, and use the bathroom connected with my bedroom. And if you can't find it, ask them out there where it is.
Thank you.
Jesus, it's hard to talk here. I seen all things break. I understood most of them. Why, I hopped off a yellow freight boxcar half a mile up the road from here. I slept in a wagon of cotton outside the gym. Why, Jack Straw and Peter O'Cello took me in. They hired me to manage this place that turned into this one. Why, when Jack Straw died, Peter O'Cello quit eating. Like a dog does when he's master.
Christ.
I'm just trying to explain that I understand.
Skipper is dead. I have not quit eating.
No. But you started drinking.
You think so, too? You think so, too?
It's all right.
Is that what you think me, Skipper?
I just broke a glass.
Is that what
What
you
are you
think?
getting so excited
Is that what you
about?
think we're very dirty old
I
men?
don't think
Is that what you think is, Skipper?
I don't
Is that
know
you
nothing.
think we're dirty old men?
Now, just a
Go,
minute. Now, just
Joe,
hold on.
duck and sissy
Now,
quiz.
just hold
Is that
on.
what you think?
Jesus. Here, boy. You give me a hand.
No, I don't want that.
I want yours. Here. Why, you broken out in sweat, boy. You're panting like you just run a race with a thoroughbred or something.
You shock me, Big Daddy. Oh, you shock me talking about a thing like that so casually. Don't you know how people feel about a thing like that? How disgusted they are about a thing like that? Why, that old miss, when it was discovered that a place to our fraternity, Skipper's and mine, attempted to do a natural thing. We not only dropped him like a hot rock, we told him to get off campus, and he did all the way
To where?
North Africa, last I heard.
Yeah, well, I just come back from further away than that, boy. I just now returned from the other side of the moon, death's own country. And I'm not so easy to shock by anything here. Always anyhow had too much space around me to be infected by ideas of other people. There's one thing you can grow on a big place, more important than cotton. That's tolerance. I grown it.
I can't. Exceptional friendship. Real, deep friendship. Be respected as something clean and decent.
It can. It is, for God's sake.
It varies.
I told May and Gooper.
Oh, frig May and Gooper. Frig all their dirty lies and lying. Skipper and me had a clean, true thing between us. Had a clean friendship practically all our lives. Till Maggie got the idea you're talking about. Normal. It was too rare to be normal. Anything that true between two people is too rare to be normal. Once in a while, he put his arm around mine or mine around his. He even when we toured the country in pro football and shared hotel rooms together. Reach out between the space between the two beds and shake hands good night. Yeah.
Well, Brick, nobody's saying that's
Well,
not
that
normal.
mistaken it was. It was a pure and true thing, and that's not normal.
Yeah, well, it's hard to talk.
There you go, just go.
Why did Skipper crack up, huh? Why have you?
All right, Big Daddy, you're asking for it. We're finally gonna have that real, true talk you want. It's too late to stop it now. We're gonna cover every subject. Maggie declares that Skipper and I went to pro football after we left Old Miss because we were too scared to grow up. Wanted to keep on tossing those long, high passes that couldn't be intercepted except by time. The aerial attack that made us famous. So we did. We held it high for that one season. Yeah, but Maggie, that summer, she laid down the law to me. She said, now or never. So I married Maggie.
How was Maggie in bed?
Oh, great. Oh, the greatest. She went on the road that fall with the Dixie All-Stars. Oh, she made a great show out of being the world's greatest sport. She wore a tall, bearskin cap. A shako, they call it. Dyed a moleskin coat. A moleskin coat dyed red, color bad. Hired hotel rooms for victory celebrations. Wouldn't cancel even if it turned out defeat. Maggie, thy cat. Skipper, he had some fever come back on him the doctors couldn't explain. And I got that injury. Turned out to be a shadow on the x-ray plate and a touch of ascites. I lay in a hospital bed and watched our games on TV. So Maggie sitting next to Skipper on the bench after he got hauled off the ground for stumbles and fumbles. Oh, it burned me up the way she hung off his arm. You know, I think she always felt sort of left out. Because her and me never got any closer than two people just getting played. Which is not much closer than two cats on a fence humping. So she took this time to work on poor dumb Skipper. You know he's a less than average student, Old Miss. You do, don't you? Poor in his mind is dirty folks' idea that him and me were a frustrated case of old pair of sisters that lived in this room. Jack Straw and Peter Ocello. Poor Skipper believed it, so he went to bed with Maggie to prove it was true. When he couldn't. He thought it was true. Poor Skipper broke in two like a rotten stick. Nobody ever turned into a lush so fast, died so quick of it. Now you satisfied?
Well, are you satisfied?
With?
That half-assed story.
What's half-ass about it?
Well, you left something out. What did you leave out?
Yes. I left that long-distance phone call which I received from Skipper. And she made a drunken confession to me and... I hung up. It's the last time we ever spoke together in our lives.
You hung up?
I hung up! Jesus!
Yeah. Well, anyhow now, we have at last tracked down that lie with which you were disgusted and which you were drinking to kill your disgust with. You've been passing the buck. This disgust with mendacity is disgust with yourself. You dug the grave of your friend and kicked him in it before you'd face truth with him.
His truth, not mine.
His truth, okay, but you wouldn't face it with him.
Who can face the truth? Can you?
Now, don't you go passing the buck again.
How about these birthday congratulations? These many, many happy returns of the day when everybody but you knows there won't be any.
No, you're gonna go wrong. Upside down. Are you crazy?
Let's just go out and look at your birthday fireworks.
Nobody's going anywhere. You just finished what you were saying.
I don't remember.
Many happy returns of the day when they know there won't be any. Ain't
Hell
that what
with
you
Daddy,
said?
forget it. Let's go and look at
Just
your
finish
birthday
what you were saying
fireworks.
before you cut off. Many happy returns of the day when they know there won't be any. Ain't that what you started to
Look,
say?
now, I can get around without that crutch if I have to. But it'd be a lot easier in the furniture and glassware if I didn't have to.
Finish what you
Lord, leave the
said.
place to group away. Man, the five little monkeys, all I want
Leave
is
the place,
Oh,
did you say?
28,000 acres, the richest land this side of the valley now.
I was leaving the place. To Gooper or May or anybody. This is my 65th birthday. I've got 15 years or 20 years left in me. Well, I'll outlive you, boy. I'll have to bury you and pay for your coffin.
Sure. Many happy returns of the day. Now let's go look at your birthday
Lion.
fireworks.
Were they lying about the report from the clinic? Did they find something? Cancer, maybe?
Mendacity is a system in which we live. Liquor is one way out. And death's the other.
Big Daddy, the
Rick?
band hands are singing for you.
Brick!
He's out on the gallery drinking, Big Daddy.
Brick!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Big Daddy. My head just don't work anymore. It's hard for me to understand how anybody could care where they lived or died or was dying or cared about anything except how much liquor was left in the bottle. That's why I said what I said without thinking. Oh, in some ways, I'm no better than the others. In some ways, worse because I'm less alive. Maybe it's being alive that makes him alive, and being less alive makes me accidentally proof. I don't know. We've been friends. Being friends is telling each other the truth. You told me. I told you.
Bang, 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 bang,
Christ! Damn all lying sons of lying bitches! All liars. All liars! All lying, lying, damn, dying, lying bitches! All liars! All liars! All dying liars! Dying liars! Liars!
Rick, what in the name of God was going on in this room?
bang, 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 bang. Oh, boys, get into bed. Go, Bar! Haven't you got these kitties into bed yet?
Me, you seen Big Mama?
No, I haven't.
Those kitties are so full of vitality. I think I better be starting back to town.
Not yet, preacher. You know we regard you as a member of this family, one of our closest and dearest. And you just got to be with us when Doc Ball gives Big Mama the actual truth about the report from the clinic. Rick, has Big Daddy gone to bed yet?
Yes, he's gone to bed.
Me? Excuse me, Doc.
Why did Big Daddy shout liars?
I never lied to Big Daddy. I lied to nobody. Nobody, just lied to myself. I just lied to myself. The time has come to put me in Rainbow Hill, Maggie. You ought to put me there, Maggie. I gotta go there.
My dead body. Where do you think you're going?
What's the matter? I want air. Now, where is that old lady?
Can't you find her?
She's avoiding this talk.
Well, I think she senses something.
Rick, we're getting ready to tell Big Mama the truth now, and she needs you.
This is going to be painful.
Well, painful things can't always be avoided.
That's what I've noticed about him, sister woman.
I see Big Mama.
She's going around the gallery to Big Daddy's room. Hey, Mama! Hey, Big Mama, come here!
Gooper, go to her, don't holler!
Here I am. What you all want with me?
Big Mama, I told you we gotta have this talk.
What talk you talking about? I sort of lied on in Big Daddy's bedroom and took him his glass of milk, and he just shoved the shitters right in my face. When two old people have been together as long as me and Big Daddy, well, they get irritable with each other from too much devotion. Isn't that so?
Yes, of course it's so.
I think Big Daddy's just worn out. He loves his family, loves to have them around him, but
How old the
it's
kid
a
is?
strain on his nerves. Big Daddy wasn't himself tonight. Rick, I could tell. He was all worked up.
I think he's remarkable.
Oh, yes, just remarkable. Did you see what he ate at the table? Why, that man ate like a horse.
I just hope he don't regret it.
What? Why, that man ate a huge piece of cornbread with molasses on it and helped himself twice to Hoppin' John.
Big Daddy just loves Hoppin' John. We had a real country dinner.
Yes, he simply adores it. And candied yams. Son? Why, that man ate enough food to stuff a field house.
Just hope he don't have to pay for it later on.
What's that, Gooper?
Gooper says he hopes Big Daddy doesn't suffer tonight.
Shoot. Gooper says. Why should Big Daddy suffer from satisfying a normal appetite? There's nothing wrong with that man but nerves. He's as sound as a dollar. Now he knows he is, and that's why he ate such a supper tonight. He had a big load off his mind, knowing he wasn't doomed to what he thought
Bless
he was
his old
doing.
sweet soul.
Yes, bless his heart.
Hello, Moon, I envy you, you cool son of a bitch.
I want Rick.
Oh, he's just getting a breath of fresh air, Mama.
Honey, I want Rick.
Bring little brother in here so we can talk.
I envy you, you son of a bitch.
Brick, what are you doing out here on the gallery?
Admire and compliment the man in the moon.
Come here, baby. Get me to tell Big Mama the truth and she
No, I
needs you.
can't witness that thing in there.
Dog Ball, do you think those vitamin B12 injections are all they're cracked up to be?
Well, I guess they're as good to be stuck with as anything else.
Big Mama needs you.
I can't witness that thing in there.
Come here, you all have such long faces. Sitting here waiting for something like a bomb to go off.
We're just waiting for Brick and Maggie to come in so we can have this talk.
Brother Man, Gooper, and me have got a trick up their sleeves, and if
Whispers.
you don't come in here to
Whispers.
help Big Mama,
Brick!
you know what I'm going to do? Come in, Big Mama. I'm going to take every damn bottle on this place and pitch it off the levee into the river.
Never had this sort of atmosphere here before.
Before what, Big Mama?
This occasion. What's Maggie and Brick doing out there now?
They seem to be having some little altercation.
Get me something to wash this tablet down there, honey. Smell of burnt fireworks always makes me
Damn
sick.
right I am.
Gooper, will you open those doors a little wider and let some air circulate in this stifling room?
Big Mama, I think we ought to keep the doors closed until after we've had this talk.
Us what?
Well, I just don't think we ought to take a chance of Big Daddy hearing a word of this discussion.
What discussion of what? Maggie? Rick? Nothing's gonna be said in the house of Big Daddy Pullet that he can't hear if he wants to.
How long are you gonna stand behind me, Maggie?
Forever.
Brick!
Boy, he's just gone to pieces. He's just gone to pieces.
You know, in my day, they used to have something they called the Keeley cure for drinking.
Oh, shoot.
But
Rick
nowadays, I
don't need
understand they
nothing.
take some sort of tablets to kill their taste for the
Call
stuff.
them anti-birth tablets.
You don't need nothing. That boy's just broken up over Skipper's death. And you know how poor Skipper died, don't you? They gave him a big dose of that sodium amytal stuff at his home, and then they called the ambulance. They gave him another big dose of it at the hospital, and that, and all the alcohol in his system for months and months just proved too much for his heart, and his heart quit beating. I'm scared of needles. I'm more scared of a needle than a knife. Oh, here's Brick, my precious baby.
Take it, Gooper.
What?
Gooper knows what. Take it.
You just break my heart.
Oh, Bray, why don't you sit with Big Mama and hold her hand while we have this talk?
What are you doing, Maggie? I'm a restless creeper. I have to stay on my crutch.
Why are you all staring at me like this? Why are you all surrounding me and making signs at each other? I don't need no to hold my hand. Are you crazy? Sit right there, Big Daddy. I don't need that.
Calm yourself, Big Mama.
Calm yourself, sister woman. How can I calm myself with everybody staring at me as if big drops of blood had broken out on my face? What's this all about?
Don't bow. May, will you sit down, please? Big Mama wants to know the complete truth about the report we got today from the arsenic clinic.
Is there something I don't know?
Yes, well, I get...
Want to know? Somebody must be lying. I want to know.
Bray,
What is it? What is it?
I have never seen a more thorough examination than Big Daddy Pollock was given in all my experience at the Arsenic Clinic.
It's one of the best in the country.
Oh, it is the best in the country, bar none.
Of course, they were 99 and 9/10% certain before they even started.
Oh, be a brave girl, Mommy.
Shut up,
Well,
Brick.
now you see, Big Mama, they cut a piece off this growth, a specimen of the tissue.
Big Daddy. You told me a Big Daddy that was
Lift the back torso here!
Yes, that's what we told Big Daddy. But we had a piece of tissue run through the laboratory. And I'm sorry to say the test was positive on it. It's malignant.
By the Silverine Moon. Cancer!
Oh,
Get to know, Big Mama.
Why did they cut it out of him? Why?
Involved too much, Big Mama. Too many organs
The liver's
affected.
affected and the kidneys both. It's gone way past what they
A
call.
surgical risk.
Yes, it's gone past the knife.
And that's why Big Daddy's turning yellow.
Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. May I want Brick. Where's only son?
Did you say only son?
What does that make me?
A sober, responsible man with six precious children.
let me tell you, Mama.
Now get away from
me enough of blood.
Big Mama, listen to me. I'm your son.
Cooper's your firstborn, Big Mama.
Gooper never liked Daddy.
That is not true.
I think I'd better slip away at this point. Good night. Good night, everybody. And God bless you all on this place.
Well, Big Mama,
I know it's just a bad dream.
we're gonna keep Big Daddy as comfortable as we can.
It's a dream. I know it's a dream.
In my opinion, Big Daddy is having some pain, but he just won't admit that he has it.
That's what lots of them do. They think if they don't admit they're having the pain, they can sort of escape the fact of it.
Yeah, they get sly about it. They get real sly about it.
Now, Big Mama, Gooper
You
and
shut
I...
up, please, May. Big Mama, I really do think Big Daddy ought to be started on morphine.
Nobody's gonna give Big Daddy morphine.
Big Mama, when that pain strikes, it's gonna strike mighty hard. And Big Daddy's gonna need that needle.
Oh, you don't want to see Big Daddy suffer now, do you, Mama?
Well, I'm leaving this stuff here, so if there's a sudden attack, you won't have to send out for it.
I know how to give a high pulse.
Nobody's gonna give Big Daddy morphine.
May took a course in nursing during the war.
Somehow, I don't think Big Daddy would want me to give him a hypo.
Do you think he'd want you to give him a hypo?
Well,
Doc Bar's got to be going now.
Yes, I got to be going. Well, Big Mama, keep your chin up.
She's got to keep her own chin up, aren't you, Big Mama? Well, Doc, we sure do appreciate all you've done for us. I'm telling you, we are obligated.
Margaret? Margaret, you gotta cooperate with me and Big Daddy to...
No, that doctor has quite a lot on his
Break
mind
out
right
now.
Would not hurt him to act a little more human.
Because if Brick don't pull itself together, take hold of things and...
Take hold of what things, Big Mama?
The pain.
Big Mama, you've had a shock.
Yes, we've all had a shock.
Let's be realistic.
Big Daddy would not.
Never
He
want to
would-
put this place into irresponsible hands.
Nobody's gonna put the place in anybody's hand. Big Daddy is not going to die. Get that into your heads, all of you.
Oh, Mommy, Big Mama. We are just as hopeful and optimistic as you are about Big Daddy's chances. We have faith in prayer. But nevertheless, there are certain matters that have to be discussed and dealt with. Because otherwise...
May, will you get my briefcase from out of our room, please?
Yes, honey.
Will you listen to them in there?
Big Mama, what you said just now was not at all true. And you know it. Why, I've always loved Big Daddy in my own quiet way. I just never made a show of it, that's all. And I know Big Daddy has always been fond of me, too, in his own quiet way.
Here's your briefcase, Gooper.
Thank you. It's just that my relationship with Big Daddy is different from Brick's.
Well, you're 8 years older than Brick, and you've always had to carry a bigger load of the responsibilities. Why, the only thing Brick ever had to carry was a football or a high ball.
You let me do the talking, please, May.
Yes, honey.
Now, a 28,000-acre plantation's a mighty big thing to run.
Almost single-handedly.
What are you talking about, Brother Man? You had to run it as if Big Daddy was dead and in his grave. All you had to do was help out with a few business details, and you had your law practice at the same time, and
Oh, Mommy, now let's be fair. Why, Gooper's given himself body and soul to keeping this place up for the past 5 years, ever since Big Daddy's health started to fail. Why, Gooper never thought of it as a duty, he just went ahead and did it. And what has Brick been doing? Just living on his past glory at college.
Still a football player at 27.
Who are you talking about? Brick? A football player? He is not a football player, and you know it. He is a sports announcer on TV, and one of the best-known ones in the country.
I am talking about what he was.
Well, I wish you would just stop talking about my husband.
Listen, Margaret, I've got a right to talk about my own brother with members of my own family, which don't include you. Now, why don't you just go on out there and drink with Brick?
I never saw such malice towards a brother.
What about his toward me? Why, he can't even stand to be in the same room with me. That's the truth.
This is a deliberate campaign of vilification for the most disgusting and sordid reason on earth. And I know what it is. It's avarice, avarice, greed, greed. Oh, I will scream.
Oh, my God, this stops. Maggie, child, come here and sit next to Big Mama.
Oh, precious Mommy.
Oh, how touching this display of devotion. Do you know why she is childless? She is childless because that big, beautiful athlete husband of hers won't go to bed with her, that's why.
You just won't let me do this a nice way, will you? All right. I don't give a goddamn if Big Daddy does like me or does not like me. Or did or never did or will never. I'm just appealing to a sense of common decency and fair play. Why, I've resented Big Daddy's partiality to Brick ever since the goddamn day you were born, son. The way I've been treated, like I was just barely good enough to spit on. Sometimes not even good enough for that. Big Daddy is dying of cancer, and it's spread all through him. It's affected his vital organs, including the kidneys. Right now he is sinking into uremia. And you all know what uremia means. The poisoning of the whole system due to the body's failure to eliminate its poisons.
Poisons, poisons. Venomous thoughts in words and minds, that's poisons.
I'm just asking for a square deal. By God, I'm going to get one. But if I don't, if there's any peculiar shenanigans going on around behind my back, well, I'm not a corporation lawyer for nothing. I know how to protect my own interests. There's a storm brewing up. Oh, a late arrival.
Behold the conquering hero.
The fabulous Brick Pollitt. Remember him? Who could forget him?
Looks like he's been injured in a game.
Yep, afraid you'll have to warm the bench at the Sugar Bowl this year, Brick. Or was it the Rose Bowl he made his famous run in?
It was the punch bowl, honey, the punch bowl. The cut glass punch bowl.
That's right. I'm always getting the boys' bowls mixed
Oh,
up.
now you stop that. You just stop that.
Big Mama, you know it's got to be necessary for me to go back to Memphis in the morning to represent the Parker estate in a lawsuit.
Is it, Cooper?
Yes, it is.
That's why I'm forced to bring up a little drop.
Something that's too important to be put off.
If Brick was sober, he ought to be in on this. I think Brick ought to be present when I present this plan.
Brick is present. We are present.
Well, good. I'll now present this outline my partner Tom Budd and I drew up. Sort of a dummy trusteeship.
Oh, so that's it. You'll be in charge and dole out remittances, will you?
We drew up this thing, this dummy trusteeship, as soon as we got the final report from the Oster Laboratories on Big Daddy. We drew up this trusteeship with the advice and assistance of the chairman of the board of directors of the Southern Planters Bank and Trust Company in Memphis, C.C. Bellows, man who handles estates for all the prominent families in West Tennessee and the Delta.
Cooper.
Now, this ain't final or anything like it, but it does represent a preliminary outline, a basis, a design, a possible feasible plan.
Oh, I bet it's a plan.
It's a plan to protect the biggest estate in the Delta from irresponsibility.
Now, you listen to me. All of you. You listen here. There's not going to be no more catty talk in my house. And Cooper, you put that thing away before I grab it right out of your hand and tear it off. I don't know what the hell's in it, and I don't want to know what the hell's in it. I'm talking to you in Big Daddy's language now. I'm his wife, not his widow. I'm still his wife. And I'm talking to you in his language, and I'm telling
Mama, this
Just
is just...
explain that this is a plan.
I don't care what it is. You just put it right back where it come from. I don't want to see it again, not even the outside of the envelope of it. Is that understood? Basis. Plan. Preliminary. I say, what is it that Big Daddy always says when he's disgusted?
Big Daddy says crap when he's disgusted.
That's right. Crap. I say crap too, like Big Daddy.
Coarse language does not seem to be called for.
Something in me is deeply outraged by this.
Nobody's going to do nothing till Big Daddy lets go of it. And maybe, possibly not even then. No. Not even then. Come here, Brick. I need you. Tonight, Brick looks like he used to when he was a little boy. When he played wild games in the orchard back at the house and used to come home after I'd hollered myself hoarse for him, all pink-cheeked and sweaty and sleepy with his curls shining. Time goes by so fast. Nothing can outrun it. Death commences too early. Even before we're half acquainted with life, we meet with others. Oh, you know, we just gotta love each other and stay together, all of us, just as close as we can. Especially now that such a black thing has come and moved into this place without invitation. Fred, son of Big Daddy, Big Daddy does so love you. You know what would be his fondest dream come true? If, before he passed on, and Big Daddy has to pass on, you give him a child of yours, a grandson as much like his son is like Big Daddy.
I know that's Big Daddy's dreams.
That's his dream.
Looks like the wind's been taking liberties with this place, lady.
Mine, I can't stay here.
Can I come in?
Did the storm wake you up, Big Daddy?
What storm are you talking about? The one outside or the hullabaloo in here? I heard some mighty loud talk in here. Sounded like something important was being discussed. What was the powwow about, huh?
Why, nothing, Big Daddy.
Nothing. What's that pregnant-looking envelope you're putting back in your briefcase, Gooper?
Why, that's nothing at all, sir. Why, that ain't nothing much of anything at all.
Nothing, huh? You all know the story about the young married couple?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Brick.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Young married couple took Junior to the zoo one Sunday. They inspected all of God's creatures in their cages with satisfaction.
With satisfaction.
This afternoon was a warm afternoon in spring. And the old elephant, well, he had something else on his mind that was bigger than peanuts. You know this story, Brick?
No, sir, I don't know it.
Well, you see, in the cage adjoining, there was a young female elephant in heat.
Big Daddy.
What's the matter? Preacher's gone, ain't he? All right. In the cage next door, there was a young female elephant permeating the atmosphere with the powerful and exciting odor of female fertility. There, ain't that a nice way to put it, Brick?
Yes, sir, nothing wrong with it.
Brick says there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, well, this old bull elephant, he still had a couple of fornications left in him. And he reared back his trunk and started pouring the dirt in his cage and butting his head against a separating partition. And pretty soon there was a conspicuous change in his profile. Very conspicuous. Ain't I telling this story in a decent language, Brick?
Yes, sir, too rotten decent.
Well, the little boy, he points at it and he says, "Hey, what's that?" His mama said, "Oh, that ain't nothing." His papa said, "She's spoiled." You didn't laugh at that story, Brick.
No, sir, I didn't laugh at that story.
What's wrong with that long, thin woman over there loaded with diamonds? Hey, what's your name? What's the matter with you, huh?
She just had a slight dizzy spell, Big Daddy.
You want to watch that, Big Mama? The stroke is a bad way to go.
Oh, Brick, look. Big Daddy has on your birthday present to him the cashmere robe, the softest material I have ever felt.
Yo, this is my soft birthday, Maggie. It's not my gold or my silver birthday. It's my soft birthday. Everything has to be soft for Big Daddy on his soft birthday.
I hate to make such a crude observation, Maggie, but there is something a little indecent about...
Like a slow-motion football tackle.
Look, Brick. Big Daddy has on my present to him the Chinese slippers. Big Daddy, I haven't given you my big present yet, but now I will. Now is the time for me to present it to you. I have an announcement to make.
What kind of
A
announcement?
sports announcement, Maggie.
Announcement of life beginning. A child is coming, sighed by Brick and out of Maggie the cat. I have Brick's baby in my body, and that is my present to Big Daddy on this birthday.
You get up off the floor, girl. Come on, get up off the floor. Huh? Yeah, that's no lie. This girl has life in her body.
Big Daddy's dream come true.
Gooper, I want to see my lawyer first thing in the morning.
Where you going, Big Daddy?
I'm going up onto the roof. Up to the Belvedere on the roof. I'm going to look over my kingdom before I give up my kingdom. 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile.
Sweetheart? 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 Can I come with you?
Sweet, can you possibly spare just one small shot of that liquor? Help yourself, Goober boy. I will.
Of course. We know this is a lie.
Be still, mate.
I will not be still. I know she made
God
this up.
damn it, I said to shut up!
That woman isn't pregnant.
Who said she was?
She did.
The doctor didn't. Doc Barr didn't.
I didn't go to Doc Barr,
Oh, then who did you go to, Maggie?
one of the best gynecologists in the South.
Oh, I see. And, may we have his name, please?
Oh, no, you may not, Mr. Prosecuting Attorney.
He doesn't have any name. He doesn't exist.
He does so exist. And so does my baby, Brick's baby.
How can you conceive a child by a man who won't sleep with you unless you think you're the first... You know, he drinks all the time to be able to tolerate you, and he sleeps on the sofa to keep out of contact with you.
Just don't try to kid us, Margaret.
How can you conceive a child by a man who won't sleep with you? How can you conceive? How can you?
May, Sister Woman. How do you know I don't sleep with Maggie?
We occupy the room next door, and the wall between isn't soundproof. Oh, we hear the nightly pleading and the nightly refusal. So don't think you're going to pull a trick over on us just to fool a dying man with some story.
May, Sister Woman. Not everybody makes noises about love. Oh, I know some people are hoppers and puffers. But others are silent lovers. This talk is pointless, completely. How do you know we're not silent lovers? How do you know when Cooper's got business in Memphis and you're down the country club playing Scrabble with other ex-queens of cotton? How do you know I don't come to some temporary arrangement with Maggie? How do you know that?
Brick, I never thought you'd stoop to her level. I never thought you'd stoop to her level.
I don't think Brick will stoop to her level. Tell me what your level is. Tell me what your level is so I can sink or rise. You heard what Big Daddy said. The girl has life in her body.
That's a lie.
No, it's truth. And she's desperate and she's got it. Truth is something desperate. She's got to believe me. Now, if you'll stop behaving like Brick Pollock is dead and buried and not heard, you can go back to the little peephole in the wall. I'm drunk, I'm sleepy, and I'm tired. But I'm alive. I'm not as alive as Maggie, but I am alive.
Come on, May. Leave these two lovebirds together in their nest.
Yeah. Nest of lice, you liars.
May, just go on back to our room.
Liars! Liars!
We've just got to wait and see. Time will tell. Yes, sir, little brother. We just got to wait and see.
The click? Echo Spring has just run dry. And only I could drive you into town for more.
Lacey could drive me.
He's been told not to.
All right, I could drive him.
You lost your driver's license. I'd phone ahead and have you stop before you got even halfway down the hallway to Ruby Lightfoot's gin mill. I told a lie to Big Daddy, but we can make that lie come true. And then later I'll bring you liquor and we can get drunk together here in this place that death has come into. What do you say, baby? What do you say?
I don't say anything. Guess there's nothing to say.
Oh, you weak people. You weak, beautiful people who give up. What you need is someone to take hold of you gently, gently with love. And I do love you, Brick. I do.
It'd be funny if that was true.